Ambitious Woman TV. Yeah, Ambitious Woman TV. Queens, claim your crown. Keep your head up and never let it down. Don't minimize your brilliance, your royalty. Welcome to Ambitious Women Crown TV. I am your show host, lifestyle and abundance coach, Kim Bullock Hennix. Really excited to have another ambitious woman on the show tonight. And listen, this queen here, okay? Cowano Coco Stanley is a confidence coach, and she is really going to teach us tonight, right, how to dominate in your confidence. And it's just really a blessing because Cowano, Coco, I like to call her Coco, so I'm going to refer to her as Coco tonight, okay, has a gift with teaching women, right, how to reign supreme in their confidence. And this is what this show is all about. Queen Confidence. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy that you took the time out of your busy schedule because I know you could have done anything else, right? But it's a blessing to have you here and just really share, what it means to be a true queen. And we can't be queens and we don't have the confidence, right?
Absolutely.
And so I'm just really excited because not only Cowano Coco is a speaker at the Ambitious Women Crown Retreat on January 27th through 28th. You have another event coming up. Tell us about that in January.
So that event is on the 29th. It kind of clashed with yours, but I'm going to do both.
She's making
I'm
it
gonna
do
work
it
out.
do. Yes.
But it is the New Year Conference, which is held by a lady named Terrell Vision Avant in Atlanta, Georgia. So I will also be speaking on that platform live in person in Atlanta. So if you're in Atlanta on January 29th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., definitely show up for that conference.
Love it, love it. And so excited. She's doing a double header. That's a real queen move right there, okay? Some boss moves. And with Ambitious Women Crown Retreat, we're going to have it at a luxurious Bellagio Hotel Suite, day 1 and 2, and then day 3, we're going to be at a Royal Extravaganza. Cowano Coco is speaking on Queen Confidence. And so I love it, Coco, because you are really going to help them. She's a part of the Queen Thing segment, okay, where we get real deep and real intimate and personal. But when you have queen confidence, right, I want you to share with our viewers today, what does queen confidence mean to you?
For me, queen confidence means that it's believing within yourself. When you know you believe in yourself, you can pretty much have self-assurance of who you are. You know what to do, regardless if you get a no, you keep going and you keep pushing no matter what. And you believe just that in spite of the circumstances or the trials that try to come in your way and kill your confidence, you still know how to be that queen and still believe in yourself and keep going.
I love it. I love it. And we do face challenges as queens, don't we?
Yes.
Honey.
Yes.
Also, if 2021 was not an avalanche of issue after issue after issue, but we seem to make it work, right?
Yes.
And that's what I like to see is that resiliency. That's what really, the confidence is what keeps us going.
Yes.
But as we have resiliency, that's when we see the true success of a real queen, and I love that. And so I want to talk about when you're speaking to the women at the retreat, what is going to be the greatest takeaway for you? What do you feel is going to be that aha moment?
The greatest takeaway for me, I want every woman to be able to take away, because there are areas in our lives that we feel we're very strong and confident in because we naturally just do it and don't think twice about it. But there are other areas that most people don't even think about they have confidence in until you start breaking pieces down and you start tapping into areas that people don't want to talk about. Like, just for example, weight loss or relationships, whether that's personal or family, those areas, there's a lot of people that are not confident in those areas and they don't want to touch it. But I want everybody to start looking in those areas because there's like 8 areas of our life we all need to be very confident in, or at least some balance of it. So if it shows up, we know how to be confident in it.
Absolutely.
And it's the challenges that we need to play a part in having that confidence. And I want every woman or male, if they're there, to know how to increase their confidence and keep walking in it.
Love it. Oh, that's so important. What would you say has been one of the obstacles that you might have faced as a queen, building her empire? And what is one obstacle that you had to overcome with confidence?
One obstacle I have had to go through, there's plenty of them, but one of the ones because life does challenge you and test you on your
Yes.
confidence.
Yes, it does.
One of the bigger pieces that I was tested I was a single mom. So a lot of my stuff my actual conference that I talk on or courses that I talk is single mothers because I was that single mother that I had to juggle. And that takes confidence, being a single mother, going to college, working a full-time job, and your child is in sports 3 times a year. That takes a lot of confidence to push yourself through that. And I did that. So it's just something within me that God gave me to believe in myself that I could do that. And I was able to do that. I mean, people explain, how did you get 2 degrees?
Wow.
And work full time and go to college? Like, how did you do all that?
Yeah.
It was just what was in me that kept pushing me, the determination that I had to do it.
Right.
With no question about, it was hard.
Yes.
So that was one of the things, my main big challenge as a single mother, because I know there's plenty of single mothers out there that needs the tools to be able to increase their confidence. And I know you can do it. You just have to have the belief within to do it.
Wow. And that's a real ambitious woman, okay? Listen, you got to pull it together. Especially when you have children. It's like the mama bear comes out, right? You're like, I have to thrive. I know that I need to take care of this child. This child's depending on me. And it's an inner strength that we get that is just remarkable as women, that we face. And I think that's beautiful. And, one thing also I want to mention is the fact that you decided to be a confidence coach. You could have picked any other niche, right? What was it that made you decide, you know what, this is the area that I want to help women heal in?
I chose this area because I went through, several abusive relationships. Over time, from the time up through my son was 9 years old.
Wow.
And I didn't realize that my confidence was lacked.
Okay.
Because in that moment, I just kept going. And when you have a lack of confidence, it will affect you inside, outside, as well as the people around you. And I saw that with me having that child, my goals wasn't getting accomplished.
Wow.
Because I had that lack of confidence within me due to those, the mental abuse, the physical and the emotional. It was like I was existing and not living. Because my confidence, I didn't have the belief in myself.
Wow.
Because everything that was said to me is playing in my mind. So I didn't have the belief in myself.
My goodness.
So that's why I wanted to step out and start speaking on confidence because of what I went through and what took place for me to be able to start having that confidence, to build that confidence, to walk in that confidence. It was a process for me to get myself to walking in confidence and learning how to keep that confidence and keep it increasing every day, because every day is going to be a new day.
A new day.
And some people will allow circumstances to get you in a place where you don't have that confidence. And so life will go on and on and on, and you lose your confidence. And you're like 40, 50, you're like, I didn't get this done. What happened?
Where am I at now?
Your confidence. You need confidence no matter what it is you're trying to do, from the smallest task or goal to the biggest that you want God to do.
Yes.
But without that belief and confidence, you cannot accomplish it.
And I find that this is a topic that not only is one for ambitious queens, right? But when I look at our youth today, and it seems as if confidence is an issue with the peer pressure that's going on, and these young girls, they're just, and I say girls because I specialize with women and teens, they're lost, trying to fit in, trying to find where they belong. And I find it very, very fascinating that you speak about the importance of us every day waking up, having the confidence to exude within, to be able to be a leader, not a follower.
Yes.
To honor what God is doing in our lives and not fear the end result of what someone else may judge us for.
Yes. Yes.
And so when you think of it in the realm of, okay, I need to be able to touch the life of a young girl, what would be the number one message that you have for a young girl, one of our viewers that may be watching today, and she says, you know what, Queen Coco? I am battling self-esteem right now. I do not feel great about being a teenager right now. what would be the number one message that you have for that teen girl?
The number one message I will first give her is what I grew up in, is you got to connect with God.
Yes.
More importantly, because the Bible talks about confidence, whether it's the word or the action, over 100 times in the Bible. So you need confidence, and in order to build your confidence, you got to start within. So you got to look down within inside of you, which is who created us, which is God. So it starts with God first. And then you start working yourself to figure out what it is that you need to do, what's causing the root cause of your self-esteem, low self-esteem.
Absolutely.
If your self-esteem is low, there's a reason behind it. Most people don't want to dig in what's the cause because they want to sweep it under the rug.
That's it.
But you can't patty the pain. You can't pamper it.
Patty the pain.
You can't pat the pain.
Wow. Oh, I like patty the pain. Don't patty the pain,
Right.
girl. Look, hashtag that, honey.
But I want-
Don't patty the pain.
Yes, but I want a young girl
Les.
to know that it starts from within her, but she needs a support system. She needs the tools to know how to do that, and some people don't know how to. They don't have the tools. They don't have the tools.
My goodness. So what would you say, okay, connecting with God, and most of my followers are believers, okay? We're all believers, we're all spiritual women. For someone that is not spiritual, what would be a tool that you would provide for them? We know for the followers that we do believe in Jesus Christ. I am one who believes in Jesus Christ, and I know the power of God. I felt the power of God. For someone that's, I would say, maybe even in the baby stages of just learning, discovering who God is.
I would
Right.
say, if you're not connected with God, one of the main things you can do to start connecting within yourself is just meditate. Meditation can just you being by yourself every morning, taking some time and just breathing in, breathing out, allowing your mind, your body, your soul to all connect with one another to see where you are and who you are at that moment. Because sometimes you need to just be by yourself to think.
Yes.
To breathe, the good, the bad, the ugly of who you are. Because you got to be able to love who you are first.
Absolutely, yes, yes.
And that's even the ugly of us that, within of us that we don't like of us.
Yeah.
But some things of who we are is meant for who we should be. You can't take certain stuff away from us because then it takes away for who we are.
Come on. Say it.
So some things that we look at as ugly
Yes.
is actually good for us because that makes us unique in who God created us to be.
I love it. I love it. And one thing also you stated is we have to connect with God. And I've often shared that whatever is created in the natural realm has to be created in the spiritual realm first, in that supernatural realm. You have to have that connection. And I just truly believe that, when you have that plug, that power source, you're plugged in, that is what gives you that can-do power.
Yes.
When
Yes.
all chaos breaks loose and you're like, what am I doing? How am I going to do this? The how is not our business. That's what I found.
Yes.
Especially being a full-time entrepreneur. You don't know where your next client's going to come from.
No.
You don't know where sometimes your next meal is going to come from. Let's keep it real.
Next
When
dollar.
you're like, okay, you're starting out, brand new entrepreneurs, right? You don't understand when you just starting a business, you don't understand it. Okay, I don't know how it's all going to work, but I trust you. God, I trust you. And that's something that I found is that my faith increased, therefore my confidence increased because I knew that, okay, as long as I have God on my side, there's nothing that I cannot achieve.
Yes.
With God, all things are possible.
Possible. Yes.
Let's talk
Amen.
about the power of affirmations also,
Yes.
Queen.
Yes. I love affirmations. It actually helps so much. When I say it really helps you to really encourage yourself and believe in yourself and believe that the impossible is possible, it really does work. And some people think it's cliche, but it really helps. It helps you pull out of depression.
Wow.
I've been there. I've, wanted to take my own life when my back was just solely against the
Keep it
wall
real.
and stuff just kept hitting me back to back. I know the power of affirmation works. And if we want to go to the Bible verse, the power is in your tongue.
Yes, it is.
Either you're going to speak life or you're going to
Okay.
speak death.
Say it.
So you have to be cautious of what you speak into your life and see what happens. But as long as you are speaking those affirmations, it's okay to speak them, but you have to believe it. And then you have to take action with it.
Yes.
You have to take action of what it is that you want. You have to take the steps. What is the plan to get there?
Love it. Yes.
So power of affirmation is so huge, and you can write them, and I have them everywhere. And sometimes it helps me in moments when my confidence ain't there.
Right.
Now I have to check myself.
I was going to ask. Right. Come on. We all have the moments where you in the mirror, you be like, come on, we're going to get it together today now.
Yes.
Listen, we've all been there. And, you know, it's a part of life, a part of us being human. You know, you have that moment where you're like, God, we really going to do this today? I really am excited about the work, what's going to happen for you in 2022. You know, and there was a word for you in 2022. Do you remember what that word was?
Victory.
Victorious.
Victory. Victorious.
Right. Okay. It's coming.
As the songwriter say, I know my name is Victory.
I love it. Okay. Remind me of that song, Victory.
Right.
Girl, don't pull out the church. Right. Wait a minute now. Listen.
Get the Holy Ghost.
Okay, honey, girl. Funny, no, it's amazing. It really is. I want to share before we close. Coco and I have had the privilege of working with Dr. Sherwood and the extraordinary Les Brown, because they're both extraordinary. Okay, Queen, I like to call her Queen Cheryl and Legendary Les. Okay, but we worked on this project together with over about 75 authors. It was a phenomenal anthology, Unleash Your Undeniable Impact. And Coco and I shared our, areas of expertise. I'm always speaking about being spiritual, royalty and abundant mindset. But for you, your topic was, well, actually, it starts out with a quote. We all have a powerful quote that we use. With confidence, you have won before you have started, was the quote that Coco started with. And then when you read her story and you look deeper into what it was, I want to read this right here. She says, and on page 260, matter of fact, you can get this on her website as well, or mine, either one. When you walk in confidence, you are up for the challenges that may come your way. Confidence is one of the keys to the doors that you are seeking for God to open. You are here for a purpose, to be a blessing to someone. If you allow life situations or circumstances to put you in a place of not believing in yourself, then you cannot be that blessing to others. That's profound.
Yes.
Confidence isn't only about what you need to achieve, but what you need to do for others.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So my biggest thing is what I've learned is that we are all here for a purpose. We all sometimes get in our own way to where we feel like, oh, I'm here for myself. No, God all created us for the purpose. And a lot of times there's nothing wrong with your success, your dreams, your goals, and your ideas. But your success, your dreams, and your goals and ideas is that God is your purpose.
Wow.
That may not be your purpose. Yes, God will allow some stuff to be successful and you do it.
Yes.
But is that your purpose?
Love it.
And so my thing is, everything we do is supposed to be for the glory of God. Is it tying to his purpose of what you're on this earth to do?
I love it.
And so with that confidence, if you're sitting on your goal or your accomplishment or your purpose for your destiny, you're holding somebody else's blessing up.
Right.
Because you may be that blessing to somebody else. You may be that financial blessing to your family member or to somebody who's struggling you don't know. You may be that blessing to encourage somebody to know God. You just never know. When you don't do your job, you're holding somebody else's blessing up.
Yes.
So you got to always look outside of what it is that we want. And it may be for somebody else.
Wow.
So you always got to stay on task in what God wants us to do. So you got to seek God first.
I love it. I love it. And it reminds me of the scripture where it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God. And all these things shall be added unto you. It's so powerful.
Amen.
So powerful.
Yes.
On the back of the book, ladies and gentlemen, you will see Coco and I's photo, okay, along with the other authors there. We're here somewhere on here. The camera, I can't find us, but we are there somewhere. And, it's just a wonderful thing. But what I love is that it's a compilation of positive messages from like-minded individuals. And this is what I feel it's about. Ambitious Women Crowned, coming together, uniting for the kingdom. Uniting to drive a powerful message out there of hope. Because that's also what confidence does.
Yes.
And just lifting others up. Before we close, I want for you to share, how can my viewers connect with you and your social media links?
For my social media link, you can actually connect with me on Facebook under Cowano, Coco Stanley. I'm on Instagram under love_me_Coco. And also, you can follow me, my website, if you want more information about me and about what I coach on. You can go to my website, Cowano, that's Cowano, Stanley.com.
Love it. Well, it has been a pleasure having you on the show.
I'm so glad you invited me.
Thank you.
I loved every bit of this conversation.
Absolutely. This is your
Can't
niche,
wait for
girl.
more. I know. Can't wait for more for the ambitious retreat.
Yes, absolutely. And as we mentioned, Coco is a special guest speaker. Her topic is Queen Confidence. And so definitely listen, reigning supreme in confidence. That is an area as queens we have to show up unapologetically and be proud of that. Thank you so much for joining me on the show.
You're welcome.
Viewers, listen, another great session here on Ambitious Women Crown TV. We'll see you next week. Crown on.
Greatness and successes in your bloodline. So keep the faith, queen. You were created to shine. Come on. Yeah. Crown on.